Hello, everyone. Welcome to Shadow of the Colossus. It's been a while since I or any of us have been here because, for one time in a long time, we're all here.
Yep, I'm Fexic, and I'm a police officer now.
Deadlock, I am just still doing fuck all apparently.
I'm Haruka, and technically I'm a logistics manager for a trucking company.
And as you guys know, I'm unemployed.
Nah, gaming is your life.
Well, if I could make money off that, that'd be great.
Easier said than done.
Unfortunately, YouTube.
Well,
Well,
not oh,
the stream's up to 101 followers now.
Mm-hmm.
Soon,
You're close.
Well, yeah, I mean, the only thing I need is the average of 3 viewers. So if I get that, I can
so
get.
I usually try to at least watch your videos.
obviously I
Hear
cannot
your
speak
stuff.
for MJ and Deadlock, though I'm sure the feeling is pretty mutual across the board. I'm very excited for you to finally be playing this.
It was on my list too. So I think this is the only game that was on. It was only on mine and yours, Chris. But I knew at least Deadlock would be interested in seeing this too.
Yes, I was introduced to this game back in, I think, 2009 by my friend James, who had played it, I believe, when it first came out.
I don't remember when I first heard about it. The earliest I can remember is when PewDiePie did it years ago, back in his early career.
Oh, yeah, see, I never watch any of his stuff, so...
Well, I was still a little bit younger at that time, and he was.
I actually never played this game myself. I've only ever watched my brother play it, but like years and years and years ago, and it was definitely a spectacle to be just watching this all go down.
It is an experience. I will give it that. It's one of those games whose like overall feel, at least I think, has not been replicated, or like any game has really ever come close since.
I think Monster Hunter in a way because of the giant boss fights. I
No,
think I'm talking about
no,
the boss fights. What do you mean
Well,
no?
Mon-
No, no,
Re-
no. I'm
really-
still saying no.
Yeah, what it boils down to mainly, I think, is motivation. Like Monster Hunter, you're a monster hunter. In this, you've actually got a mission.
Not to mention, there's also just like the different ways you go about it. Where like Monster Hunter is more action oriented. This is more like, okay, how am
Also
I
a
taking
giant
this thing
puzzle.
down?
Yeah.
Also, what version is this?
This is the PS2 version.
Oh, the OG. Okay.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I
Only
don't.
way to do this.
Well, I don't have another system that could run it. I mean, I've heard all the versions are pretty good. I don't think there's any.
Yes,
I think it's only on
if
Sony
anything.
platforms though.
Yes.
It is.
Wait,
Yes.
no, I think it's on
Sony's
PC now too.
Is it
Oh
on PC?
yeah, but
Yeah, but
that's good. There's a place you can get to. I think in all of the versions of this game, but it's slightly easier to get to on the PS2 version after you've done everything and gotten all of the stamina upgrades.
Is it what I think it is?
The Secret Garden, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember everything about this game. I remember the bosses. I think there's what 16 or 12 of them.
Honestly, I'm
16.
not sure how worth it is to go up there. It's
Oh, no, the
a
frame rate.
lot of effort to just.
Wow, what's
No
going on?
words.
This may happen sometimes. Uh,
This is not doing my ears well.
the capture system is only so strong, guys.
But anyway, moving swiftly on from this. The interesting point of trivia: I believe there were originally 24 Colossi, and then during the development process, they cut it down to 16.
I believe
Yeah,
that's
there's
correct.
like 6 more. No, is it 6 more? I definitely
8
remember seeing like more in like usually
Uh-oh.
like browsing the wikis that you can see what some of them are actually like, and you have a kind of an idea. Like what was I
Please,
think,
please don't tell me
Phoenix?
please don't tell me it took a shit.
I think it crashed.
We
Yeah,
haven't
after
even
that horrible-
started yet.
I mean, after that horrible audio, I'm not surprised. That was bleeding
Yeah,
my ears.
Yeah, then it recovered, and then it died.
We haven't even started though.
Colossus is
The game
obviously
shot
trying to get into
itself.
the game.
This is the first boss fight.
Get in the game to run.
Let's see if I can.
Shadow of the game crash.
I do love some of these encounters, and dear God, I don't care what kind of person you are, the soundtrack just sticks with you.
Oh,
even
dude,
long
the
after
the
you played it.
soundtrack slaps super hard, and like hang anyone who says otherwise.
Hang them, burn them at the stake,
All right, calm
and
down.
crucify them.
Okay, you're taking it a little farther.
Okay, maybe, but at the same time, like, no, you cannot say you don't like the soundtrack.
Uh,
It's criminal.
People can, and I'm sure some people do. Those people are allowed to be wrong, but that is their opinion. And I am
Just
now.
say that on the internet now.
And I am now in a profession where I need to respect people's opinions, even if I disagree with them.
It died. Ah, classic. Classic.
I mean, you only need to respect their opinions so far, to a certain point. Especially once they start breaking out sovereign citizen rules.
Okay, that's when I call for backup, and we've got a whole separate procedure for that.
Yeah.
Though, thankfully, I work on a campus, so my chance of bumping into those people is slightly less than...
We'll have to see.
Okay, correction. My chance of pulling them over in a situation where it could turn to stereotypical violence is slightly less, because you typically
Oh
encounter
no,
those
no,
people...
I'm just saying that they're gonna be fucking stupid.
Oh, they're always going to be stupid, but I will probably have less chance of dealing with those people who are pulled over and decide to not roll their windows down because they're traveling, they're not driving.
Because, God forbid,
I'm sorry, what was that
all the
excuse?
rules.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Sovereign citizen laws cover traveling. You don't need like a license or stuff to travel.
Yeah, they think they don't need a driver's license to drive a car. They basically, they don't go off of the Constitution for their rights, they go off of the Articles of Confederation, which the Constitution replaced.
The horse's name is
Yeah, it
Aggro.
sounds stupid.
This
Yes, the horse's name is Aggro, and she is your best friend in this place.
She really is.
Hell, she's your only friend in this place.
That's not true.
Yes,
So,
it is.
did the opening cutscene cut out why we were here? I don't.
It does. You're entering the Shrine of Worship now. When Wander
Actually,
gets
no. I
down to
think
the bottom.
I think the explanation comes later.
Does it?
I think so.
Let's wait
Yeah,
a
I
little.
think it comes
Let's
through
wait a little
after
bit.
one of the boss.
Like I remember, like early on, like you're not sure why you're here. I mean, Wander, who is our character name, by the way, knows why they're here, but we don't find that out till later.
Yes. Oh no.
I think once
the
we get
audience,
once we get to the shrine, I think it reveals
yeah.
itself.
If it's not this cutscene, then it's the one you get when you select new game. Either way, like Wander strikes up his deal very early on.
I definitely am.
Oh
gonna-
yeah, that no, oh that he definitely.
Ah,
does.
there
I
it
was
is.
referring to other matter. I was referring to other matters.
This
but-
does have an air of grandness to it, though.
Oh, absolutely.
This giant open hall, and
Mhm.
like the light peering down in from a giant hole in the ceiling.
Wonder what it's all
And
about.
statues inside.
I think that this has not been replicated, at least not well that I know of.
No, I don't think this ever has.
Like
Cer-
this is the one thing the game
certainly
does.
nothing to this scale.
Your
Okay.
soul, it makes you feel.
Hot take here. It never will be because one, no one's gonna try.
You're probably
Yeah.
right. Well, someone
Because
will
this
try.
As of right now, at least, no one has tried to replicate it as far as I know. And mainly because, well, you got a sword and shit. It's really just a giant puzzle game.
I mean, it is.
It's a
but
puzzle.
at the same
Yeah,
time-
puzzle action. Mostly puzzle.
Like outside of your sword doubling as a glorified acupuncture needle, your weapons are they really just serve puzzle solving purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we get a bow, and I don't think that does anything. You can damage the Colossus with it, but it doesn't do much. Colossi,
Yeah, it
Uh,
really doesn't.
I mean, later you can damage them, like when you get the bomb arrows and shit.
they're bomb arrows. I
Isn't
don't
it
remember
like
that.
only after doing
It's
like
it's
Minecraft
a
stuff?
it's like it's a time attack mode you can do, and if you get like good times on like X amount of colossi, then you start unlocking extra shit, and one of them is our explosive arrows.
Ah, well, I'm not doing that.
That's
But
fair.
Zach, completion.
So
of-
here-
I'm not a
here's where-
completionist. I'm a finisherist.
Here's where we get our plot.
I use the Uracord Lawyer. Aulik, Olazulam, Cause. Ilzozeri Kua Zoko. I'm no screwed. Laomism Wop. Was you and the Uras also? View ours is Equal Kizado Urola. Islis was I always speak. You are all luck. いか。
Understandable.
A sensible set of rules for a land that can do that.
So our girlfriend's dead.
Yes.
Is it a girlfriend? I don't think it was ever
It's
stated what their
strongly
relationship-
implied. It's strongly implied that she's his love interest.
Shadow demons.
I mean, I wouldn't go through all this effort for just about anyone, you know? Sorry, guys, one of you dies. I ain't doing this.
Well, unfortunately,
want-
stuff like this doesn't exist.
I mean, you say unfortunately.
I
I'm
do.
gonna say, fortunately. Well, I make some late breakfast lunch.
Away with you, shadows, demons.
The year is 2022. Good, more accepting.
God.
Only for Alula. Ostu Hailua Wuku Aikwa. Ujus Yazu Sudoko. Was no the kill with you. Is Kyunku. Idus all of you Iweriku. It's not all amusement. Alu Tiklik. If the least to is. Uranora. Boy. I'll bet.
I was beautiful. Nothing is not worse. Almost around. I wear shoes.
You do. You bet Sanada.
I was no suit. Oh, you will I answer. Was you Julia, Ukira Julia, no suit, I'll do no
All around.
You are the widow, be with you. Oil, I will shoot it.
All around. You do new.
And there you have your motivation for being here.
You, I will do anything.
Get used to the controls real quick.
Yes.
Anybody else like the Stormin guy?
The what?
Stormin?
He seems genuine and honest.
I believe technically, like, Dorman is one of the few beings who actually does not have a gender. I believe that's specifically why he's voiced by both a male and a female voice actor at the same time.
Is it always supposed to be this right here?
I don't think so. You might have to fuck with your settings a little bit.
You probably have to.
But yes, I too love Melvin.
I wouldn't fuck with any of that. Just the brightness should be all you need.
Though I do remember this game being incredibly bright.
I remember that too.
Yeah, the original PS2 one was. They fixed it a little bit in the remakes.
Well,
That's a little better.
A little better. And thus
So-
he died.
Yeah, so fall damage is a thing, so be mindful of that. However, I believe your health will recover over time.
I also believe you have a horse.
Yes, you do have aggro here. Okay, so that's the button to call for her. I think the original PS2 actually mistakenly refers to aggro as a male horse.
You're probably going to be kicking yourself for that when you get to the darker areas.
well,
Well, then you,
just
then
make
you
it brighter.
Put it back.
Yeah.
Because for Valis, you
Aggro.
shouldn't need that much light. For something like Kuramori or Pelagia, yeah, then you need some light, but not for this.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Be on the horse.
Ow, what the fuck?
I do recall now when I played God of War, I had some trolls too.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Also, can we take a moment to mention how good this looks for a PS2 game?
You're allowed to, I think.
Well, of course I'm allowed to.
But what does game man Zach say?
Camera controls are a
recent-
little weird, but that's also because my control.
If the recent slap heard around the world is anything to go on, the First Amendment is alive and well. It's just chivalry that's dead.
That whole situation was a
I-
mess.
I ain't even touching that one.
So yes, I believe a constant tapping of X, I believe, on a PlayStation controller, that will get you to speed, and then once you're there, if you hold X, aggro will maintain her top speed.
I keep kicking the horse. Aggro's a very smart horse too.
Oh, extremely. I mean, horses in general aren't like are not by any means the dumbest creatures on the planet. They're actually
I
pretty
mean,
brave.
very few animals are as dumb as most people would think.
However, I will say, some horses, like especially if they're like if they get a full tilt run going and there's something in their way, they will just barrel into it.
They're simultaneously not that smart and not that dumb.
They're trainable.
The only animal I would say is as dumb as it comes is
Koalas.
cow.
Oh,
Well, cows are just simple. Cows are simple. Koalas are actually stupid.
I don't know, man. I've seen one lead a team of girls in a tank, so
No, you haven't.
yes, I have.
Not in real life, you haven't.
Does that really matter?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm just, like I said, I'm still just getting used to the controls.
Yeah.
Yeah, get used to them.
Yeah.
Because this is
Koalas are
basically your tutorial.
koalas are stupid, aggressive, and have a roar that sounds like Satan's plumbing.
Wouldn't necessarily call that a roar, but
Do I
Well-
want to know how you know that comparison?
Listen, who I associate with on my days off is my own business.
Fair enough.
Now he's got a koala furry friend. So.
Honestly, I think the only thing that makes like more unsettling noise than a koala's are cassowaries and probably shoe-built storks.
I was gonna say bobcats.
Feral.
Bobcats like sound like people screaming.
Dude, I didn't know until recently what a cheetah sounds like. They do not know how to roar, meow, or anything else that a cat can do. They literally just chirp like birds.
Yep.
Yeah, the most I heard of it, they go like wow. It's weird.
I haven't heard that. I just heard one just literally chirping like a bird.
Oh, we found the first one already. Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was gonna
Yep,
be, I
this-
thought it was gonna be a little longer before we found him.
So
No.
this is Valis.
The Colossus are such cool designs too.
Yeah, they are.
Like they're consistent across each other with the overall like color and use of the palette and everything.
I like
Skin, fur, flesh,
and
stone.
I think years ago in his review of this game, Yahtzee even mentioned that like every time you see one, it actually looks like something that's been asleep for centuries and it's just recently been rudely awakened, like with the dirt and the plant life all over it.
Yeah, they're not really aggressive until you. I mean, most of them aren't aggressive until you start
Yes,
bothering.
some of them are. Some of them.
Some
are.
of them are inherently aggressive and
Yeah,
will
like-
relentlessly pursue you.
Yeah, like Bassaran and Dirge. Fuck those two.
Don't.
Phalanx, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. It is incredibly passive and will do absolutely nothing to you.
I think.
I-
I think this one and the one on the box are the two that most people.
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, I should probably. Whoops.
Yeah, you should probably figure out where to attack.
I thought this was the one on the box art.
No, it's the one that has the giant sword. You have to hit it.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
that's,
so the second to last one?
no,
Yes?
that's no. He's talking about Gaius, the third one. I know Gaius is on the cover of the soundtrack, but I thought this one was on the cover of the actual
Yeah,
game.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on a second. I'm gonna look this up right now.
Ah, I remember now.
So while you're up, yeah,
Yeah, the one on the cover is holding a club.
then yeah, that's this guy.
Yeah, that's this guy.
Also, on the back, going back to cassowaries for a quick second, they're terrifying. I would say that their roar is less terrifying, and more the fact that they're just raptors.
Yeah, they're literally Cretaceous rejects.
It's just take a little time to get used to.
Yeah,
Especially
you're
with,
gonna die.
especially with my weird control stick. Completely forgot about that until now.
What do you mean rejects? They survived.
That's why they're rejected.
But I guess while you're under the internet knife there, MJ, look up what a shoe-built stork sounds like. That thing can send Vietnam vets into a conniption fit.
Oh, I have to press it again. Okay.
Yeah. So
Don't die, Zach.
there you go. Yeah, and then at the apex of your all you got to do there is hit him the once. But at
Yeah,
the
you're.
apex of your
Oh,
Well, you know
no, I
what?
think
He
that
got-
was twice. That was definitely twice.
Yeah, I stabbed him a second time because he deserved it. So, I forget where I got to climb up.
Honestly,
if okay, so I'll give you this one as a freebie. Once you stab him in the calf, he's gonna bend down and take a knee. You got to climb up on his butt fur at that point.
Okay, I had a feeling, but
Yeah, anywhere there's fur on a Colossus, you can climb.
that I knew.
well, you can also technically climb on the stone ledges, but
Yeah, if you can get a grip on them. But yeah, like see, like that stone is blocking your path, so you actually have to. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. So wait until he takes a knee. There you go.
that works.
And then he's got those platforms on his back that you can.
Unfortunately, you're about to lose your grip.
Well, it's the first one, so we gotta give you a little room for error here.
Yeah, you
I
just get
think-
you want to take places like the stone platform to like recover your stamina.
Yeah, so here's where you want to rest once you get up here. There you go. Now I think shit.
Don't fall off.
One of the buttons, I think it is the climb button when you're just idly standing, is crouch. That keeps you from. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Or at least helps with it.
Yeah, so when you're crouching, you can't get thrown off a flat surface like this as easily, and you can still recover your grip.
And I believe you also want to start shining your light more on this thing.
Yeah, or once you, as long as you have the sword out, once you approach a vital organ, it'll glow if you've got the sword out. Plus, there's not a whole hell of a lot of light in this valley.
Yeah, I can't really.
Yeah, just I'm pretty sure it's on his head.
I'm pretty sure too.
Well, I think it might have several weak points. weapons. Like I think one might be on its arm somewhere.
In hard mode, I think he had one around his side. I want to say, but in because are you playing normal right now?
I just hit new game, so I guess it's just normal by default.
Oh, then yeah, there we go. So that's the sigil you're looking for on all of them.
I'm the monster.
So yeah, whenever you hear him do his little exhale there, that's the optimal time to stand.
Of course, you also need to keep in mind your stamina meter.
Yeah, if it gets too bad, then fall back to those plates on his back. Or actually do that. That's perfect.
I mean, if you have the opportunity to.
I'm a monster, I feel bad.
You should.
Wow, he's not even trying to shake you that much.
Yeah, I'm honestly
Alright.
surprised he hasn't tried to throw his head at you.
Well, he
once.
is the first one, so you know what?
Who knew?
I mean, even the first one does that.
I think you just hit a sweet spot. Like, who knew? Attack on Titan, like nape at the neck is the way to go.
You know what's funny? In my stream yesterday, I was playing Xenoblade. I just named it Attack on Titans.
I noticed.
I felt like it was a fitting name, but also a good way to try to get some attention. Run!
There is no escape.
Yep, never any escape.
I've seen enough hentai to know where
I was about to say, MJ, it's like one of those explicit anime you watch.
Sir. They're called hentai.
And it's art.
And they are loosely based on his life. You will respect it.
So I think we'll do an episode per Colossi. I feel like that's good, right?
Sensible.
16 and we're done.
Yep. I mean, it's not a terribly long game.
And you figure a few of them have cutscenes in between, so.
Yep. So we'll save and is there a cutscene after this?
Immediately.
No. All of them have a short one where Dorman tells you what the next Colossus is, but everything after, like, honestly, a good place to stop it would be right here at the save.
All right.
Yeah,
that's what I was
I'm
thinking.
saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is probably the best place to stop.
All right. So we'll see you guys in the next one, which will be like 5 seconds for us and a whole day at least for you. Depends on how I feel like uploading. We'll see.
Later.
Bye.
Later.